What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you, if this is your first time, my name is Ricky, and before I get the video started, again, I think I do it probably in all my videos, I just want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day to come in, stop by my channel and watch this video. So that being said, I'm not sure if a lot of you are familiar with someone that used to do moto vlogging, and he goes by the name of SnewJ. But I had seen in the past, I seen him getting a lot of comments and people asking like whatever happened to your GSXR, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, if I think that he might just have so many followers that it's on Instagram that it's hard for him to DM everybody, you know what I'm saying? I think he's like at I mean, I know that he's over 1 million followers or subscribers right now, but I remember watching him when he had like a few thousand, and I just kept up on all his videos. So anyways, I was looking in the comments and I kept seeing people asking about his GSXR or GSXR, whatever you guys call it. And I seen that it's funny because my brother actually would reply to them. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because those of you guys that have been still probably even asking about his GSXR when I think he traded it in for his Ducati, I just want to show you guys who owns the bike. So there she is, right there. So I'm the owner of the bike. I've owned the bike for about 4 years now. I pretty much picked the bike up when he got rid of it to trade it in for the Ducati. And it's kind of funny, so I'll tell you guys about the bike a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and tell you guys the story of how I ended up getting the bike. So for those of you that don't know, this is what started his channel. It's a 2016 GSXR 750, and as you guys can see, I mean, the bike is still in great shape. When I picked up the bike, I believe it had about almost 9,000 miles on it, and like I said, I've owned it for about 4 years now, and I've put about 10,000 miles on it. So I've averaged about 2,500 miles a year on this bike, and I've kept it looking, I mean, as clean as I can actually keep it clean. So just a little story, I guess, of how I ended up getting the bike was I owned a CBR. That was my first bike. I owned this bike, I believe it was back in like 2010 maybe. So I picked up an 02 Honda CBR 954, which was a pretty sweet bike. That was actually my first bike. And prior to getting that bike, I took my motorcycle class. If anybody has taken a motorcycle class, I'm pretty sure they still do it now, but I was riding a Honda Rebel 250, and as soon as I did my class, I just went out and I just bought a Honda CBR 954. So anyways, owned that bike, had some fun with it, and I ended up getting rid of it, taking a few years off from riding. Then I ended up going on the internet, kind of started to get an itch again just to get another motorcycle, and I ended up coming across this, what was it, a Honda 2014 Honda CBR 1000. And I went to the dealership, and it's kind of funny because coincidentally I went to the same dealership that SnewJ actually had taken the GSXR to. And I didn't know, because if anybody has been to that dealership, which I think it's called SoCal Motorcycles, it's located in Brea, it's a pretty big dealership. It has different departments, and they have a ton of bikes. They have a lot of bikes. So when I first got there, I was just like, man, I was like, this place looks familiar. So anyways, I ended up checking the bike that I originally went to go and look at, which again was a Honda CBR 1000. And when I sat on the bike, to me, I think what made me not want to get it, just my preference, is that to me the gas tank was kind of bulky, and that's something that I really didn't like. So I'm just like, I sat on it, I was like, that's a pretty sweet bike. Had a nice exhaust on it. I mean, I had a few upgrades on it, and I just ended up, it's kind of funny, with the corner of my eye, I ended up seeing this bike. So I got off of that bike, and literally as soon as I sat on the GSXR, like, I was already sold on it. It just felt really comfortable. I mean, anybody that rides GSXRs may or may not tell you the same thing. I mean, I've ridden different bikes. So I've rode like my CBR, I've rode let me see, CBR, I rode a Kawasaki before, I rode a Yamaha. I mean, I've rode different type of sport bikes, and you know, they obviously have their different features that they have, or just how, like, you know, just the way they feel in general. But to me, the GSXR felt really comfortable for me. So I ended up going ahead and I ended up telling the sales guy, I said, hey bro, I want this bike, get the paperwork ready, you know, I want to take it home. So we do the paperwork, and I end up obviously getting the bike. So yeah, so pretty much this video was just to answer your guys' questions, or those of you that have been asking, like, whatever happened to his GSXR. And I'll go ahead also and show you guys a couple little features, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit more about when I had met Snooge. So this bike, it does have an M4 exhaust on it. Right here, has an M4 exhaust. And then it has this tinted headlight cover, which is pretty sweet. And all this stuff it's been on the bike since Snooge traded in the bike. I haven't done anything different to the bike. So yeah, you got that cover, and then you go ahead and come around this side, and you got the ASV lever right here. And also, it still has the same GoPro mounts. You got GoPro mount right here. You got another one on the gas tank. You got another one on the back seat right here. And then I believe you have another one right here on the side. And then I also have one on my helmet, which, yeah, I don't know, it might be overkill, but you know, you have a ton of options of wherever you want to put your GoPro, or if you have 4 or 5 GoPros, you can hook them all up, whatever. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you guys what the exhaust sounds like if you guys haven't heard it already. Again, it is a M4 slip-on exhaust. I'm hoping that the sound doesn't distort the mic on this camera. Let's go ahead, see what she sounds like. Maybe we'll get a little side shot from here. There we go. Get it. So the bike is already warmed up. You can go ahead and give it a couple revs. Let you guys hear what it sounds like. So yeah, there she is. You guys got to hear what she sounds like. Again, that's the M4 slip-on exhaust. If you guys do have a GSXR and you want to get one, definitely a sweet exhaust. Sounds good. It's not too loud, but definitely gets the job done. So about when I had met Snooge. So if you guys watched Snooge's video when he had invited people to come out to shoot some of the scenes for the Joe Trafont video. I was actually in that video. I had taken the bike over there, and the first person I actually met was Showtime. Anybody that's met Showtime, I don't know if they had the same experience, but me personally, he was like a super down-to-earth guy, super cool. He was like stoked when I had pulled up on the bike. He walked up to me and he was like, hey bro, dang, I didn't know that you own this bike. And he's just like, man, I've been wanting to see this thing on one wheel. And we were just talking and stuff. So we ended up leaving that spot. We ended up going to another location, which that's when SnewJ ended up rolling up. So I think it was SnewJ. I think it was also Angel was there, and Zeke was there. I met Zeke, and when I met those guys there too, same thing. Like, all of them were like super down to earth. And honestly, there was some people that might not have been like recording. And so to me, like, when the cameras were off or the cameras were on, to me, none of them changed like how they were. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure some of you guys watch YouTube and you see people with these like fake personalities and, you know, put it on a front. But my personal experience is he was super chill. All those guys were super chill. We end up going to the other spot where you guys see all the bikes that were parked like in like a half circle. And when we got to that other spot, then his sister Trisha ended up coming by. She ended up coming by. I believe she was with one of her friends. And even meeting her, she was super nice, super down to earth. So I just wanted to say that was just my personal experience. And to be honest with you, before SnewJ even knew that I was the owner of the bike, like, he was super cool with me. It wasn't like, oh, he owns the bike, I'm gonna, you know, be cool with the guy. No, he was already super down to earth and chill. But yeah, so like I said, I just wanted to answer the question that I've been seeing actually a lot. Currently, I haven't really been seeing in his comments about people like asking about the bike, but I know here and there people like will mention the GSXR, or they might mention the Ducati that he used to own. But yeah, I'm actually the owner of the bike, and like I said, I got the bike pretty much after he traded it in. And if you guys ever see this bike around, or if you guys ever see me riding the bike, or you guys see me like at the gas station or wherever you guys see me, and you guys want to either take a picture with the bike, or you guys want to take a picture with me, or you guys want to take a picture with me and the bike, honestly, I'm a really friendly guy. I don't mind. You guys are more than welcome to take a picture of it, or talk to me, or ask questions about it. And I just wanted to show you guys, this is you know, my GSXR, one of my other little toys. I also have another toy that I haven't showed you guys yet, but hopefully in the very near future I'll be able to show you guys. Also, I want to let you guys know, I'm kind of switching arms back and forth. I'm not gonna lie, my arm's getting tired of holding this camera, but I just want to let you guys know that I never take this bike for granted. I never take this bike for granted, and I don't take things that I own for granted. I know that I'm very blessed to have this bike. I know that I'm blessed to have a lot of the things that I do have in my life. So like I said, I'm fortunate to have this bike. I don't take it for granted. There's a lot of people out there that I might be getting off subject or whatever I'm talking about, but I know that there's a lot of people out there, male or female, that want a motorcycle, or, you know, they might want little toys, you know, to have fun with, and this and that. And one thing is you just got to put in the work. You know, it might mean that you might not be able to go with your friends on Friday to go and party, or you might have to make sacrifices, maybe putting in a few extra hours at work, and just putting that money, extra money aside, the OT money aside, and just saving it. But whatever it is, just make whatever you guys call your dreams, make them into goals, and get a dream board, or put them on a dream board, and put, you know what, I want this bike, or I want this house, or I want this boat, or whatever it is that you guys want. And it's not always going to be easy, for sure. You're probably going to be discouraged and be like, man, like, this is taking so long, and, you know, like, I want it now. But trust me, when you get it, everybody hates the promise, or everybody hates the process for the promise. And it's just a process, that's all it is, you know. So if you're patient and you're disciplined, you're gonna do what you need to do to get what it is that you want. And I know that Snooge usually talks about it, and in his videos he's always talking about no hezzy, and he has his apparel and stuff like that. But honestly, that's like, it's really deep, because life passes us by so fast, and as we get older, some of you may or may not look back and be like, man, I wish I could have done things different. Like for me, I wish I could have started a YouTube channel years ago. Like I'm talking maybe like 15 years ago. You know, I wish I could have started a YouTube channel, but I didn't. I was too busy overthinking it. I was too busy like, man, I want to be perfect. I want to be like how everybody has like a good intro to their video. And when it comes down to it, you just have to do it. Like I said, if you guys look at my first video that I put out, it's crap. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, it ain't that great. There's no like editing or anything crazy. It's just a video and me just putting something out there. But anyways, all that being said, I just want to thank you guys again for watching my video. And like I said, if you guys see in my comments, I do try and reply back to people in a timely manner, and it's just something to show my appreciation to you guys, and just let you guys know that like my subscribers, all 33 of them currently right now, you guys mean a lot to me, and it just means a lot for you guys to come by and just check out my channel. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you guys haven't watched my last video, I've been trying to do a giveaway, and I just need more people involved just to give me ideas of what it is that you guys may want. Like, I don't know if you guys want me to like give out clothes, if you guys want me to give out like shoes, if you guys want money, or if you guys want gift cards, because I know that what is it, Christmas is right around the corner. So, you know, I'm sure some of us can use a few extra bucks, and I'm not doing no raffle. It's not a raffle. You guys don't need to give me any money and I put it on a computer. It's not a raffle. I just want to do a giveaway. Like I said, if you guys, all you guys need to do is just be engaged in my channel and let me see your guys' name. And what I want to do is I just want to put names on pieces of paper, maybe put them in a hat or something like that, and then I can draw out a name, and then, you know what I'm saying, and then I can DM you guys, or we can figure out what it is that, you know what I'm saying, we'll figure something out. But anyways, that being said, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to my channel, comment, like, dislike if you didn't like the video, and put on the post notifications, so that way every video that I upload, you guys are going to be the first to see it, or the second, whatever it is. But again, thank you guys, and until then, be safe. If you're riding, be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.